हाय स्टूडेंट्स, वेलकम टू स्मार्ट वर्ल्ड स्कूल ऑफ कंप्लीट एजुकेशन। और आज आपका स्वागत है 6th स्टैंडर्ड के हिस्ट्री में। राइट, सो उम्मीद करता हूँ हिस्ट्री बहुत पसंद होगी आप लोगों को। मज़ेदार तरीके से आप हिस्ट्री के बारे में जान सकते हो, जो हमारे पीछे हुआ है उसके बारे में आप जान सकते हो। तो हिस्ट्री सीखते हैं अभी हम। हिस्ट्री के सारे चैप्टर्स सीखेंगे। सारे चैप्टर्स को हमने रीडिंग मोड पे रखा हुआ है ताकि नए नए शब्द आपको जो आ रहे हैं वो भी आपको पूरी समझ में आए, रीड कर पाओ आप पूरे चैप्टर को। तो रीडिंग के वीडियोस है, एक्सप्लेनेशन इन हिंदी के वीडियोस है, इंग्लिश के एक्सप्लेनेशन के वीडियोस है, मराठी एक्सप्लेनेशन के वीडियोस है, क्वेश्चन आंसर्स भी हमने गाइड करके रखा हुआ है। राइट, और उसके साथ साथ में एक अनोखा प्लेटफॉर्म, एक अनोखा तरीका जिसे पहली बार स्मार्ट वर्ल्ड कर रही है और हज़ारों बच्चे हमारे साथ जुड़ करके सीख रहे हैं। तो नीचे डिस्क्रिप्शन में बहुत ही सरल सा तरीका है बच्चों, जहां पर आपको हमारे वेबसाइट पे रजिस्टर करना है, ऑनलाइन प्लेटफॉर्म पे मिल करके जुड़ना है और पूरा प्रोसेस है। वहाँ पर वीडियोस में आपको इंस्ट्रक्ट किया गया है कैसे कैसे करना है, बस उसे फॉलो कर लीजिए। ऑनलाइन प्लेटफॉर्म पे हमसे मिल करके रोज़ सीखते जाइए, आगे बढ़ते जाइए। यूट्यूब पे भी सीखिए, ऑनलाइन पे भी सीखिए। पर्सनल तरीके से सीखने के बाद आपके वीडियोस हमें भेजिए, हम उसे चेक करेंगे, ग्रेड करेंगे और हर रोज़ आप क्या क्या कर रहे हो हम उसकी पूरी रिकॉर्डिंग अपने पास रखेंगे, पूरे सिस्टमेटिक रिकॉर्ड्स रखेंगे ताकि आपको लाइफ में फ़ायदा हो, आपको लाइफ में आगे बढ़ने के सारे मौके सही तरीके से मिल पाए। राइट, सो ये सब कुछ करेंगे। तो पहले इस चैप्टर को देखते हैं और आगे बढ़ते हैं। चलिए शुरू करें।
Hello students, welcome to Smart World, a school of education. Let's learn about history chapter 11, the ancient India and the world. India and the countries of the West. India and other countries in Asia. India and countries of the West. Let's read about it. People of the Harappan civilization had developed trade relations with the countries of the West. Even since then, India had begun economical and cultural exchanges with the outside world. Buddhism had spread to Afghanistan and to many countries of Central Asia. During the period of European Empire, India's contact with the Western world increased. The Greek historians of that period grew more curious about India. Their writing introduced India to the Western world. The routes which were later used by Alexander were opened for trade between India and the countries of the West. Under the influence of Greek art of sculpture, a new form of art emerged in India during the Kushana period. It is called the Gandhara School of Art. In the Gandhar art school, images of Gautam Buddha were mainly carved. As these images were mostly found in the Gandhara region of Afghanistan, the style is called as Gandhara style. Statue of Gautam Buddha in a museum in the Paris in the Gandhara style. The facial features of the statues made in this style are similar to those of Greek people. The early coins that were minted in India were also like Greek coins. A sculpture in Gandhara style on a stupa at Hara in Afghanistan. Greek costumes, amphora and musical instruments. Around the 1st or 2nd century CE, trade between India and Rome flourished. The port in South India also had a large share in this trade. Some articles made of bronze were found in excavation at Kolhapur. They have been made in Rome. The excavation at Arikmedu in Tamil Nadu have also brought to light many articles made in Rome. Both these places were important centers of trade between India and Rome. Many such trade centers are mentioned in the literature of those times. A gold coin of Roman Empire Augustus from Arikmedu India and Asia trade routes. Alexandria was an important port in Egypt. The Arabian merchants carried Indian goods up to Alexandria. From there, they were sent to countries in Europe. Besides Indian goods, the Arabs also conveyed Indian philosophy and science to Europe. The concept of zero is one of the Indian major contributions to the world. It was Arabs who introduced this Indian concept to Europe. 11.2 India and other countries in Asia. Many countries in Asia were greatly influenced by the Indian culture of those times. A wall painting in the Sirigis caves. Sri Lanka. King Ashoka had sent his son Mahendra and daughter Sangrita to Sri Lanka to spread Buddhism. Their names are mentioned in the Buddhist text Mahavamsa written in Sri Lanka. Sanghamitra carried a branch of Bodhi tree with her. The Sri Lankan tradition believes that the Bodhi tree at Anuradhapur in Sri Lanka has grown from the same branch. There was a great demand in India for Sri Lankan pearls and other precious stones. In the 5th century CE, King Kashyap had caves dug out a place called Sigiriya. The wall painting in these caves bear a resemblance to paintings in the Ajanta cave. The Sri Lankan Buddhist works Deepavasma and Mahavasma provide information about the close relation between India and Sri Lanka. They are written in the Pali language. China and other countries. Right from ancient times, India and China had established trade and culture relations. Emperor Harshavardhan had once sent an ambassador to the Chinese court. Chinese silk was known as Chinakshuka and was in great demand in India. Merchants in ancient India supplied Chinese silk to Western countries. The land route by which the silk trade was carried on was called as Silk Route. Some ancient peoples in India were connected to this route. Nalasopara near Mumbai, Maharashtra was one such place. The Chinese Buddhist bhikshukas Fa Hins and Yon Chang also came to India through this Silk Route. In the 1st century CE, the Ming Empire of China invited the Buddhist bhikshus Dharmarakshata and Kashyapa Mantanga to China. The bhikshus translated many Indian Buddhist texts into the Chinese language. This gave impetus to the spread of Buddhism in China. Later on, Buddhism also reached Japan, Korea, and Vietnam, countries in Southeast Asia. The ancient kingdom of Funan in Cambodia was established in 1st century CE. Evidence is available from Chinese tradition that an Indian named Kaundinya established it. People of Funan knew the Sanskrit language. A stone inscription of that period is still in existence. It is in Sanskrit. In many other countries of Southeast Asia too, small kingdoms established by people of Indian origin had emerged. These kingdoms helped to spread Indian culture in Southeast Asia. Indian culture had a deep impact on the art and cultural life of Southeast Asia. Dance dramas based on stories from the two Indian epics Ramayana and Mahabharata are popular in Indonesia even today. This influence continued to increase over the period. In the ancient period, the Buddhist religion spread to Myanmar, Thailand, Indonesia, etc. In the latter years, temples of Lord Shiva and Vishnu were also built there. This year, we have received Indian history from 3000 BC to the 8th century CE. Next year, we will study The history of India from 9th century CE to 8th century CE. The history of this period is known as medieval history. Let's see the exercise. First question is name the following places where articles made in Rome were found. A new style of art that emerged during the Kushana period in India. The language of the books Mahavasna and Deepvasna, a country to which Buddhism had spread in the ancient period. Second question is think and expand and elaborate. Indian culture had an impact on Southeast Asia. The spread of Buddhism in China became easier. What would you do if you are encouraged in your favorite hobby? Describe a picture. A picture of Gandhara style sculpture in a stupa in Hada, Afghanistan is given in this chapter. Observe it and write about it. Find out more about the Gandhara style of art. The Silk Route. Mark the countries of Southeast Asia mentioned in the chapter on an outline map. Activity. Obtain information about a form of art of your choice and present it in your class. I hope you got this chapter. Thank you so much.
सो बच्चों कैसा लगा चैप्टर, मज़ा आया? बहुत अच्छा था ना? वेरी गुड। तो इसी तरीके से सारे चैप्टर्स को आप सीखेंगे और आगे बढ़ेंगे। अगर इन चैप्टर में कुछ भी आपको कमी लगी तो मुझे तुरंत से कमेंट करके बताएं ताकि मैं उसे अपडेट कर पाऊँ। अगर आपको ये चैप्टर बहुत पसंद आया तो अपने सारे दोस्तों के साथ शेयर करिए इस वीडियो को, और साथ ही साथ में इस चैनल को तुरंत से सब्सक्राइब भी कर लीजिए और अपने सारे दोस्तों के साथ में सब्सक्राइब करने के लिए कहिए, राइट। सो इसी तरीके से हम आगे बढ़ते जाएंगे, कुछ नया नया हर रोज सीखते जाएंगे, राइट। सो आते जाइए चैनल पे, सीखते जाइए। पर्सनली मिल करके भी आप सीख सकते हो और उसके लिए सिंपल सा आपको डिस्क्रिप्शन में जो प्रोसेस दिया गया है उसे फॉलो करिए। बस सिंपल तरीके से सीखते जाइए, आगे बढ़ते जाइए। ऑल द बेस्ट स्टूडेंट्स।